April 1st, 2026, 10:52 p.m. A police radio in St. Charles, Illinois crackles to life.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I just totally got T-boned.
Okay. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If that car is making a left and you're making a left, it would have been a front end damage or it would have been your driver's side. So how's your passenger side?
The woman standing next to that Jeep is about to tell 4 different versions of what just happened. None of them will match the damage on her own car. And 30 feet from where officers are standing, a 27-year-old man is already dead. Before we get into it, hit subscribe now. This channel breaks down real case files using actual body cam and dispatch audio, and we go deeper into the evidence than almost anyone else covering true crime. You'll want to see how this one ends. It's a Wednesday night in Kane County, a quiet stretch of suburban Chicago. At Country Club Road and North 5th Avenue, also known as Route 25, police and fire crews are dispatched to a crash involving a motorcycle and an SUV. A witness on scene tells dispatch something that changes the tone of the call immediately. The SUV driver may have fled. Officers arrive and find a motorcyclist down in the roadway. He's alive, but critical. Paramedics get him to Northwestern Medicine Delnor Hospital within minutes. It isn't enough. He's pronounced dead shortly after arrival. His name is Ryan Hresil. He's 27, from Plato Center, and he'd bought that motorcycle exactly 1 day earlier. Within minutes, officers find a white Jeep that's crashed through a fence and stopped inside a nearby golf course. Front passenger side, caved in. One tire, flat. Standing next to it, a 29-year-old West Chicago woman. Her name is Morgan Mroz.
Never.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I just totally got T-boned.
Okay. You mind stepping out for me real quick? Where's everybody else that was in the car?
Nobody else was in the car.
Nobody else? Okay. So what happened?
I was turning left and somebody completely sideswiped, hit tail end of my front right, and
Okay, where were they turning from?
From right there, this road right here, turning left, and I was turning left as well, and I had the right of way. I had the right.
Did you have a green light, a red light?
I had a green light. I had a green steady light, and I was coming from that way. Turned left.
So you were on
and
Country
they
Club?
me.
Or you were on...
I was on 25, or is that 31? I'm sorry.
Okay. You were on 25 and
Yes.
north or south?
That was south, correct?
Towards St. Charles would be south. Okay.
I was heading to turn
I've got
left
you as
this
primary
way,
on this,
On the
somebody
Country
else.
Club?
and as soon as I did, they swiped my right front end.
Okay.
Mroz tells the responding officer she had the right of way, a steady green light, turning left off Route 25, when another vehicle sideswiped her front end.
And where were they coming from?
Right on this road. They were
They
going
were
left
on
that way.
Country Club,
Yes, sir.
turning left.
Correct.
So you were turning left on the Country Club from
So I was
southbound
coming
25.
from this way. coming
So
left
you
side of
weren't.
this road.
This is Country Club though.
Okay.
So give me a second here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so frazzled. I finally just got on the phone with police officer. I'm like shaking up. So I was coming from.
Yep. Hold on.
Okay.
This is Route 25.
1310 from Trinum.
Go ahead.
I just heard County give out the attempt to locate again. Can you confirm that this is the white
This-
Jeep they're looking for?
Give me
Or
1
looking for?
second.
No problem.
28 for this Jeep is C. Charles B. Boy 33907. Charles Boy 33907. This will be the other vehicle for the accident.
And to be honest with you, I think I may need an ambulance once we're done with this all because I'm having an anxiety attack. But
Do
anyway,
you want an ambulance?
I would like one, yes, please.
She says the other car came from Country Club Road, also turning left, and clipped her passenger side before she lost control and ended up on the golf course. It's a clean story. It's also the kind of story that falls apart the moment you look at physics. Here's the issue. If Mroz was turning left from southbound Route 25, and an oncoming vehicle was also turning left from Country Club Road, that vehicle would be crossing directly into her driver's side, not her passenger side. The officer catches it immediately.
How'd you end up down here?
when I got sideswiped and T-boned, it completely threw my car off. My tire got flat, my front right end tire, and totally veered me off into here. I was holding on for dear life, just
Go ahead.
about to scream.
27 mile an hour has a denied void.
I did call 911, the dispatcher,
13,
and
10, 4.
she said, just stay put, they're gonna find you.
Did you
Thank
come
God you
to?
guys did.
Did you come to a stop at the intersection?
I did.
Okay. Then how'd you end up over here?
Again, when I turned left, I got my right end to completely swipe.
Yep. And you came to a stop.
I was at a stop before I turned.
Okay. So after you,
Once I turned, she completely slammed into me, and then my tire flattened, and
did you come to a complete stop after the accident happened?
I do not know.
Okay. So you were coming from a friend's house in South Elgin. You were south on 25, making a left hand on a country club.
Put me on that stick.
But then you were sideswiped by an SUV that was turning from country club onto 25,
That's correct.
and they were making a left. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If that car is making a left and you're making a left, it would have been a front end damage, or it would have been your driver's side. So how's your passenger side get hit?
I mean, I would say it was more of a T-bone than a sideswipe, but
But if the T-bone would have happened, it would have been on your driver's side.
I know. But I started turning in, and she kept going, and we were in the intersection
Which
when that
would have put your
happened.
driver's side against her front end.
If you say so, but I know what happened, so
Okay. And nobody else was in the vehicle when
no, not
the
a
accident
single
occurred?
phone,
Okay. And where are you headed to?
no. Home. And my mom's gonna freak out if I don't get there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Okay. Hold tight real quick, ma'am.
Mroz insists she knows what happened. The officer keeps pressing. Her account shifts. Sideswipe becomes a T-bone. Coming to a stop becomes, I did not. Small inconsistencies stack up fast, and there's a detail Mroz leaves out entirely until the officer asks directly, was anyone else in that car? No, she was alone, which means whatever hit that motorcycle and whatever damaged her Jeep has to line up with a story only she can tell, and it isn't lining up.
Asked in her own version of the event.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight, ma'am?
I'm not.
Nothing?
Nope.
Have you had any drugs or any substances that would make you impaired?
No, sir.
Okay. And what were you doing at your friend's house up in South Elgin?
I was.
And no alcohol was consumed there?
None.
Were you at anywhere else other than Mom's house?
I was not.
Okay. You want to ride to the ambulance?
I mean,
You want to go to the hospital?
I don't know.
It's a yes or no, ma'am. I can't
I'm
decide
very
for you.
frazzled and I just want to get home, so I don't know.
Well, we're not going to go home straight, but we're going to do some field sobriety tests.
Okay.
If you're okay with that, if you don't mind putting your bag down real quick. I'm going to
No,
run you.
I'm not going to do those. I would like an ambulance, please.
Okay. So you want an ambulance to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Cool. Check on 1310.
1310.
My driver is now requesting an ambulance. If you can get one started this way, please.
10-4.
Is this your vehicle?
This is.
It's registered to you? Okay.
There was no one else in the car with you, was there?
Nope. Maybe ask my mom just got an investigation. I got a call with it.
The officer asks the standard questions. Any alcohol tonight? No. Any drugs? No. Mroz says she's coming from a friend's house, nothing to drink. Then he asks her to step through field sobriety testing. She declines every test and requests an ambulance for anxiety instead. It's a pattern investigators see often, refusing evidence while requesting sympathy. The officer isn't persuaded.
How you doing? Okay. She wants to go to the hospital for anxiety attacks.
Okay. Single driver, no passengers.
Allegedly no passengers, yes.
No,
Yep.
I'm actually okay on the hospital.
Okay. Are you wanting to do field sobriety test?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You're under arrest for DUI.
Thank you.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'll text you soon, okay?
Do you want to be checked out?
No.
Okay. Track on 1310. We're gonna walk this way.
Okay. Can you grab my phone too?
Yes. We'll come back for it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
10 guys.
Can you show one female 95 for 55?
Yeah, fine.
We have to walk through a broken fence, so
No problem.
we're just gonna go straight up this hill. Just be careful.
Yep. Yeah.
Right here. Yep. I'll tell you when we're close. Watch that front. Okay. I'll sit over here real quick. He's gonna transport you. Before we do that, we gotta take the clothes off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Moments later, Mroz is placed under arrest for driving under the influence. With Mroz in custody, officers search the vehicle. Inside, several empty cans of alcoholic seltzer. Then, a small plastic bag containing a white powdery substance, along with rolled-up cash carrying the same residue. A preliminary field test comes back positive for cocaine. At the scene, Mroz refuses a breathalyzer. But Illinois law allows for a mandatory blood draw following a fatal crash.
No one in my heart happened, so I'm not trying to disrespect anybody else either. But if you don't mind me asking, I will be able to be processed and bond out.
Yes.
Yeah. So now what happens?
Take you back to the station. Or you take our nice car back.
That's it? Just back to the station.
Yeah, back to the station and then over to
Oh god. So do you think it's pretty likely a judge will see me in the morning, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Will there be anybody for me to talk to in there?
What's it?
I'm just asking, will there be anyone for me to talk to? No.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay. You promise I won't be in there for like a really long time, right? You promise I won't be in there for like a really long time before I hear my court hearing?
Yeah, no, like I said, we'll see the judge tomorrow and then later this morning, and it'll be up to him or her. On
Yeah.
what happens.
really scared.
Alright, step up. Come up on here. Hang on. Oh, do you mind searching?
I'll take her in.
Okay. Thank you.
And hours later at the hospital, that draw gives investigators their number, a blood alcohol content of 0.13. The legal limit in Illinois is 0.08. She's now facing evidence of intoxication, a controlled substance, a fatal collision, and a story that doesn't match her own car's damage. When prosecutors pull Mroz's record, they find this isn't new territory. In 2019, she was convicted of a misdemeanor DUI in nearby Campton Hills after crashing into a mailbox, a fire hydrant, a boulder, and a tree, all in one residential neighborhood. She pleaded guilty and received court supervision. Assistant Kane County State's Attorney Katie Flanagan argues that Mroz had already been given a chance to change course and didn't take it. At her detention hearing, Judge D.J. Tiegler agrees that no combination of home monitoring or alcohol testing could guarantee public safety. Mroz is ordered held without bond as the case moves forward. Kane County prosecutors ultimately file 4 felony charges: failure to report a fatal crash, aggravated DUI causing death, reckless homicide, and possession of a controlled substance. Ryan Hresil graduated from Central High School in Burlington. He served 6 years in the Army National Guard and worked as a diesel mechanic at a water services company in Elgin. Friends and family describe someone sharp, dependable, and well-liked, the kind of person people counted on. He was engaged to be married. He left behind his parents and 2 brothers. The motorcycle he was riding that night, he'd owned for less than 24 hours. It's worth sitting with that for a second, and then moving forward. Because the point of telling this story isn't the tragedy alone. It's what happens next in the system built to answer for it. As of this video, Morgan Mroz remains in custody at the Kane County Jail awaiting trial. She has not been convicted, and under the law, she's presumed innocent unless the state proves its case. The charges against her, aggravated DUI causing death and reckless homicide, among others, carry significant prison time under Illinois law if she's convicted. This case is still moving through the courts. We'll be tracking it. Cases like someone usually come down to a handful of seconds. A turn, a decision, a choice made long before the intersection. The evidence doesn't lie, even when the story does. If you want to see how this case plays out, the trial, the plea, the sentencing, whatever comes next, subscribe now because we're following it start to finish, and we only cover cases we can back up with real records and real evidence. Drop a comment with what stood out to you most. See you in the next one.